It is Giga iWest time, and we have got some news. Yes, actually, even though we can't see inside the building, we can see what goes into it, and that gives us some pretty clear indications. Yes, big stuff is going on, big stuff is going inside, and there's also stuff on the outside that we can see changing week by week. So we're going to get into that. I got my good buddy Mark here from one of the Tesla Lifes. I think it might be the Tesla Life. It's a great show. Patrick and Casey have a lot of fun with Mark in my absence because I can only get in there about once a quarter. Guys, I'm Brian. Welcome to Futuraza. So, Mark, I don't know if you heard, but they've continued working on Giga iWest this week. Did you know?
They're still working on it, are they?
Yeah, they haven't given up.
Wow, that's amazing.
Unlike, apparently, according to all the critics, Tesla has on cars and robots and chips, and they just given up. Just given up. I've met a good number of Tesla employees, and quitters is not how I would describe any of them.
Right.
So just my thoughts there. Let's pop into here. By the way, Zangler, the Tesla semi-advocate, is the guy in the sky who keeps us informed. Check him out. If his views stay strong, he will continue covering the factory. Let's show him that love. And he's such a nice guy that, like Joe Techmeyer, if you're going to be in the area, reach out to him. He'd probably be happy to meet up with you on site, tell you some off the record stuff.
Yeah.
May or may not be true. You never know with Tesla sources. You hear things when you live in the area. Some of them turn out to be true. That's no criticism. So what we've got here, do you see what's going on here? And by the way, if you're new here, I do not play the video. You got to go to his channel for that. He's given me permission to, but just show him the love. Do you see something new going on in this picture?
It looks like they're spreading some aggregate down the sides of the embankment.
That is exactly what they're doing. What they've got right here is a big knobby roller kind of attachment that harshes up the surface so that when you put down the riprap, it bites in better and doesn't just roll to the bottom.
Yeah.
And this is a fantastic bit of erosion control. Very simple, very well established. It's one of those elegant solutions. On the megacharger area, we've got some excitement here, which is to say, and I won't make you guess because it's not super apparent, they've finished the backfill and all the grading, the geotextiles, all of this, the below ground stuff is done to grade.
Right. So now they're getting ready to put the final application of blacktop or something, probably concrete in this little area, and then or completely blacktop. I guess it depends.
I think because they'll be sitting for so long,
yeah,
you might want to go with concrete.
Yeah, in the heat too. Yeah,
in
makes
the heat.
Sense.
Yeah, you ever seen a garbage truck sink in asphalt?
Yeah, you ever seen those motorcycles flip over because they put their kickstand down into soft asphalt and they fall on the ground?
I haven't, but that would make absolute sense. Yeah, You've got all the weight on a little
point. Yeah,
little point. Yeah, on the heel of your stiletto, which is of course how I dress in the summer. If we go over to the edge of the building, let's see if this is a good shot of it. You can see they are doing a procedure to put up the walls known as taking their sweet time. Maybe they like the ventilation. It's really tough to say. You can see a little bit of
someone's getting a breeze and say, we're not finishing this wing yet.
I don't see no HVAC on this roof. So that they do have the little shape here for the decorative touch. Going around the side, you can see more of the same. But what's this up here in the asphalt? Can you see anything there? We're too far out.
That's not a helipad, is it?
No. We're too far out. Let me get in closer. How about now?
Okay.
What might that be?
Is that? That's it's blocked off. It's they're I-beams. They're huge I-beams.
Yeah, what could it be?
Could it be part of a rolling internal crane system?
You are so close. Okay, so I'm going to jump over here and show you. So his initial guess was that he looked up the company on the label, but he grabbed the wrong Griffin or Griffith. Let's
Ah.
see, Griffin. So there's Griffin Industries, which would be more closer to what you're describing, but this is Griffith Industrial, which just makes little cranes. So he thought it was going to be for like rapid prototyping, but like a day or two, like maybe the next day, he corrected it, put out a second video. And so what I'll show you here is, by the way, so this is from a later video in the week. Here you can see them actually doing the riprap placement, which is kind of fun. And then out here, you can see it assembled. So what it's doing is allowing them to remove extremely heavy equipment from the flatbed trailer.
Oh, it's a mobile crane that
Yeah.
they can use in the parking lot.
Yes, that is exactly what it is. So you
Ah.
were so close.
I was close.
Real close. And yeah, this is now the question is this big equipment that Joe Tegmeyer saw out in the yard in Texas that has been moved here because that is one of the accepted theories, is that it might be just that equipment that they had bought intending to use in Texas, and then when it came time to outfit this factory, they're like, well, we've already got one, we're not even using it, might as well use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it kind of looks like an experimental submarine, which I'm sure it's not.
Oh, that's
Oh, they're okay. It's kind of a tent around it. I see. Okay, it kind of
yeah,
looked like an egg a moment ago from the far shot.
shrink wrapped a bit.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. So yeah, it is very dangerous to move this stuff. They've also got some more of this work done. They put the
More
these
piping. Yep.
these cisterns in place. So figure it out. So let's get to our Giga iWest questions. Okay, for those who don't know, we answer your questions. I would say every week. Yeah, it's pretty much every week. If you're new, this is where we answer your questions. You can ask them. We will reluctantly answer them.
Or enthusiastically. Depends on the day.
Depends. Truth Tom said, I've lost a bunch of weight, so I now identify as a semi-chub. That's great.
That's bad.
Great. What? If we follow the old Jeremy Clarkson vernacular, the collective noun for the truck would be a nursing of semis. Now, I had heard a different thing. I thought it was a colon of semis. That was a viewer suggestion. Thank you to whoever it was that made that joke originally. All right, fine. Here's my mandatory comment. What's the F in Big F Crane? Fabulous.
Excellent answer, Luke.
Mm-hmm. Passing trucks in convoy mode. What are your thoughts on pros and cons?
Passing
so if there's
trucks in convoy mode.
three trucks, two, maybe all three of them are autonomous. They are in convoy mode. They're tightly packed.
Pros are the vehicles are all going the exact same speed. So you're not getting a truck race as another truck tries to overtake another truck and you're following it for 3 miles as they're trying to overtake each other. So 3 in a row, constant speed, under the same control as the head unit. That's a plus.
I would say if you're on one of those farm to market kind of roads where it's one lane in each direction, it could pose a passing challenge. But anywhere else, like on the regular open highway, they should all be in the same lane, so you could just use the other lane. That'd be my guess. Cons, of course, if you want the kind of horsepower and torque it's going to take to pass a convoy, you better get a Tesla. So, let's see. Does the F stand for friendly? The big friendly crane. I don't know. It looked pretty mean to me. Maybe it's like one of those scary bikers who has a heart of gold.
And that's Charles' final answer.
Big fabulous crane. We got another one of those. Slower Cuber says LFP, less fire possible.
That's a good one.
I don't know if
fire possible. I don't think they're going to actually do that, but
well, I mean,
good suggestion.
The new standard range Model 3 with LFP batteries. LFP, less fire possible. Why do we put that in their heads? I don't know if you remember Slower Cuber, but he was at Muskegon Not this year, but the year before. You might have met him.
I might have.
He
I don't
looks
remember.
just like this picture. So let's see. What is the tariff on spider power? Why? I don't understand. Do people think I like spiders? It's like saying, it's like if I said, oh, do you know your nails grow a half inch a year? And people are like, Brian loves nails. No, we eat spiders. It's just a thing that happens
By mistake.
by mistake while we're asleep. It's not under our control. There was a show called Raising Hope where they made a joke about that, where Sabrina sleeps with a stocking cap over her head at night because she's afraid of that urban legend. And then, like episodes later, there was some kind of commotion at night, and everyone runs out of their rooms, and she's got it on. Right. I forgot about that. Do you think Tesla may need to customize the Semi depending on the varying requirements of the largest customers? Pepsi's needs might not be the same as Amazon's for a Semi.
I think that Tesla is a smart manufacturer. And I believe that if there is a call for something specialized from a client in sufficient numbers, they will make adjustments based on that. If there aren't, then guess what? One or two flavors, everybody chooses.
I think one or two flavors is the correct answer, especially in the short term. An easy third flavor is maybe, well, can I get one that's just has a little single seat cab instead of a regular cab? But even then, I don't know if the numbers would be sufficient to make sense, or if they wanted one drive axle instead of two drive axles. So it's only a six wheeler instead of a, let's see, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, six wheeler instead of a 10 wheeler. So I don't know. I would be inclined to believe that the fact that they're pushing for 500 miles of range means they're going for one size fits all. It's my guess. Is it a semi-complete factory until it becomes a complete semi-factory?
Yes.
That is, I mean, More on EVs has frequently had some pretty insightful points. This one right up there. What do you imagine the percent profit on the Semi would be versus the rest of the production lines?
Oh, good question, Richard. I would be guessing completely because I'm not sure of the financials, obviously, but I would think that they would try to line it up with some of the other vehicles. So maybe it's somewhere between 15 and 20%. Maybe that's what they're hoping for.
That's my guess as well. Obviously, right out of the gate, it loses money. You've got a lot of cost to amortize. But the real cost of goods sold, I think they will be targeting 20-ish percent. Now, it may be that they have to trim it to 10 to make it work, but even still, 10 on a lot of units. I mean, I think they want 20 though. Does the iWest building belong to Dan iWest? Well, I mean, I don't know. Does he have a bunch of shares? Because I don't know if I've told you this, a part owner of that building.
A very small part.
Oh, it's a small part. It's a small part. Like if I'm in the building, I could be like, that bolt is mine. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have that bolt. Big folding door. Yeah. Battlestar fracking door. Mm-hmm. For those who haven't seen, Battlestar Galactica, that is their stand-in for bad word. Are they going to make the RoboVin at the factory?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. It's not on the roadmap yet, so it's impossible to say. It could be done anywhere or nowhere, because the best RoboVan is no RoboVan.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, I mean, I'm just sticking with the bumper sticker.
What you've heard, yes.
Yeah. Are those wild horses?
There are wild horses around that area.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And as Brian mentioned, I think in the last episode, there's people that are opposed to the wild horses, farmers, ranchers mostly, and all of us love them. I think it's great to have wild horses roaming around. I'm sure they're a nuisance to the ranchers, but hey, I'm not a rancher, so it doesn't bother me.
Same. Is there a reason not to have solar panels on the roof, or is it just too early?
Bingo.
Yep, it's too early. Bulbous furuncle carbuncle.
BFC.
I hope not. Could I assume it's Brian's favorite crane? Because we'd ask you guys to tell us what BFC stands for, big something crane, but we don't know. Maybe the last word is carbuncle. I don't know that that's correct. Brian's favorite crane, yeah. So we'll do a couple more questions. Let's see. A growing number of semis, a swelling throng of half. Come on, Brian, you're better than that. Am I? Am I?
Have you been watching?
Jamie's been watching. Big flapping door or big phalange door? I like both of those.
Phalange. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
fingers.
yeah. Mandatory comments again. All right, I'm more excited about the semi than the roadster that I think got canceled, but nobody has the stones to admit it. Let's go. Big fart and crane. Yeah. Well, I think that's a fair point. Big fart and crane. Oh, that wasn't a signature. Never mind. Uh, it doesn't feel like they're making the roadster. I made a video maybe 2 years ago about why it wasn't coming anytime soon. And the summary of it is they gave too many away for free, and all the reservation holders are fine leaving their money just parked there. So it's
You don't think it has anything to do with the big announcement or the big
oh, it could
demonstration that happens before the end of the year?
could be,
Okay.
but you know, it's less announcements, more doing. Would you? But
Yes.
I would say that you know, it's the other problem is scope creep. They keep wanting it to be more and more something. So big fulsome door, friendly, yeah. So let's see. I think that's pretty good. Are they actually selling semis besides the order from Frito Lay?
Yes. There's a few that have been sold to companies outside of PepsiCo. A
Walmart,
few. Yeah.
Costco. Mm, I don't remember who all. A trucking several trucking companies, and I don't think they gave them to them or loaned them to them. I think they sold them to them for testing purposes.
Yeah.
So, not available to the public. Hey.
Because if you notice any of those trucks that we've seen on the road and photographed, they have an ICC number.
Mm-hmm.
All trucks are required to have it. And if you look up the ICC number, you'll see that they are actually registered to those companies.
Yes, that's correct. And you'll notice the fact that the trailers are almost always different should tell you uh, that they're not for show. And a wise eye can tell by looking at it whether a trailer is loaded or not, sometimes by how it behaves with a gentle cross breeze. It's a large sail. And if you see a dancing trailer, it's empty. Or just by looking at how, at the speed the truck is going, specifically on a hill, it'll just haul butt either way, no matter what. So I guess that one doesn't apply for electric ones.
Right.
Hey guys, if you want to help me out, it would mean the world to me. YouTube does not pay as much as people imagine it does. But hey, if you can, great. If not, I understand. If not, you can leave a comment. You can head down to Mark's channel, find out what he's up to. All kinds of stuff going on over there, and links in the description, And everybody else, stay tuned, stay juicy, and I cannot wait to hear from you, clever robots, on the flippity flop.